Hard, so stress for the yard, but we still go day streets, we for find some meats.
Stay by plan, stay by plan. All the girls, all the boys, for stay by plan. Stay by plan, Accra, stay by plan. All the boys, all the girls, for stay by plan. Stay by plan, stay by plan. All the boys, all the girls, for stay by plan. Just a stay by plan with a fee and zoo. All the G's for Accra, shall we did for you? If you also want react, then that be cool. Hashtag stay by plan, shall we did for you?
Hi guys, welcome back to yet another episode of Stay by Plan. And I don't know, so what have you been up to?
Oh, yesterday we went for Junk Fest. Yes, that's what we've been up to.
Free for promo?
We went out yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, and we met a lot of cool people, telling us, oh, we watch and listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
See, I'm trying to, store so I can find it. I wrote their names. I can't find it. No, continue. I believe in myself.
So why don't you remember their names? Because
I found it. What's his name?
It was called David Efa at the Washing Bay. Thank you for giving me a seat and just being so nice and warm.
Oh yeah,
thanks for supporting the podcast.
And then Oreku Sintim saw him yesterday. Yeah, really cool guy.
The fact that you have to write their names shows that you're not a good person.
Rubbish. You miss one person. Of course, it's easy to remember one person's name. But if it's a number of people, you need to write it down.
Now you're famous.
No, they were mostly talking to you. So I was just on the side writing the names. And then we saw Bridget. She had the tea on.
Yeah, that was really cool.
The Stay by Plan tea. Yeah, you guys can copy that from the link in the bios and everywhere. And then we saw Carson. So yeah, and many more. You guys, I didn't take all of your names, but thank you guys for telling us that you like the podcast, and we keep doing what we're doing.
It means so much to us.
Mm-hmm.
And when we saw the numbers in our Spotify rap too, it was very encouraging to look at what we had a year ago and what we have now. So
yeah,
thank you so much for supporting the podcast, and thank you all for the birthday wishes. That's my birthday. My birthday was last week. Thank you. Can you hear the voice in the studio? We have a very cute girl in the studio now my heart for Nikita is shifting.
Hey,
because someone is coming to take her shine with respect to cuteness. So Zoo, Charlie, who's in the studio?
Yeah. We have the one and only. I don't even know the best way to introduce you, but I just go by what everybody knows you as, Afronita. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she be dancing and stuff. She's almost as good as me. So
when we finish, you just do a dance off with him. So don't talk, child.
You see the eyes that she gave me?
Because she's the best of the best of the best in Accra.
No.
Today we are.
Okay, I'm the best at Stay by Plan, so.
Even that one say if you're not the best.
Please, let's not do this, please. So welcome to Stay by Plan.
Thank you.
Do you have anything to say to your fans? Because you're already a superstar. You can just start talking. Press conference.
You introduce yourself because maybe there's someone who doesn't know you. Okay. So be surprising, but it's possible.
Not surprising. So, yes, I'm Afronita, aka STARGYAL. My actual name is Danita Yoboa. Yes. I turned 19 on Wednesday.
Oh.
Yes.
And you're lying. Like 19. Like one before 20.
19.
Yeah. Hey! Happy birthday.
Wow.
Thank you.
Oh, me too, I'm 21, so that's cool.
Anyway, please consider your intro, aka STARGYAL.
I'm a professional dancer.
Yes, you are.
And a student. And many more I think I can be, but I'm not. And that's my little intro.
Before we even go deep, Charlie, Zoo, her curls are popping.
Charlie,
I used to have natural hair, but Charlie, it wasn't working. Like sometimes you just know that this thing is not working. Let me just pair my hair.
It's not for you.
It's not for me, but clearly it's for you because your hair is really popping.
Thank you.
What's your hair routine like?
So many people ask me this question, but I don't know how to answer because I feel like the answer I'll give you will be pointless.
Oh, you
so
try.
my hair is naturally curly. So all
Guys, you have to see it too.
You have to see it to believe it.
It's like what do they call it? 3C.
it was 3C.
And your hair is 3C.
I don't even know.
She
what
doesn't even
3C
know.
is.
Charlie, she's just there with the body
dead.
curls. Anyway, you're saying.
Yes, so I just wash my hair. I used to use normal soap, but then my hair started breaking. my hair,
Oh, God.
my hair started breaking, and I didn't understand why. So, I decided to use shampoo and conditioner. That's like what I do every morning. So now I wash my hair with shampoo and conditioner because I don't know how to leave my hair unwashed. So every day, like morning, evening, morning, evening, morning, evening. That's what I do. And I use Vaseline, but my Vaseline got finished last 2 days. So I switched to Dark and Lovely.
Bro, this story.
It's serious. No, no, but the funny thing is those who have hair have hair. Like,
Yeah.
no matter what you do. Because my sister's hair too is very, like, curly and full. And she really does the bare minimum. And her hair is nice.
Yeah.
If you see the number of count to share moisture
Give
in
up.
case I went to buy,
Give up.
but still, I wasn't seeing top.
Yeah.
I
The
just
hair
use
is the
I just
hair.
use Vaseline and Eco Styling gel, and I clip the side, and then I'm good to go.
It's very cute.
Thank
We
you.
love it. We love it.
Very, very cute. Very,
But
very
I know
cute.
that feeling where you can't wash your hair, like, going from, because you had short hair before, right? Because you were in school. Going from short hair, washing it every day, to like not washing your hair is hard. So I understand. Yeah. The transition is hard.
The only time I don't wash my hair is when I breed.
Right.
Okay.
So, Madam Afronita, when did you start dancing and why did you start dancing? Let's just get straight to
Wait,
it.
sorry, one second, I want to cross you with that question. What's Afronita?
Afro.
Where
What does
why
Afronita
Afro?
mean?
Yeah.
So, nope.
Danita.
Many people think it's because of my afro, but it's actually afro means everything African or everything about Africa. And then my aim with the dance is to put Africa on the map, like
Come on.
to put female dancers from Africa out there and to make a difference and to create history. So that's where the Afro came from. And the Nita is from Danita. So
Charlie, the girl gets
Afronita.
fishing.
I love it. I love
Yeah,
it.
fish.
Love it.
That's
But yeah, let's go back to the
when I started dancing,
yeah.
my mommy said I was dancing since I was a child. But personally, I feel like I discovered it when I was 14. So, I've said these things on.
Right. Don't worry. It's like Zoo answering why you vegan. Don't worry. It comes with the territory.
You just
He doesn't eat
I don't
meat.
know means no.
Push him away from him.
Oh my god.
How?
I'm dead. We'll have that conversation, don't worry.
How do you feel?
God.
I feel amazing. I'll show you, don't worry.
She pushed
So you
away.
feel,
I like
you
you
feel
very
healthy.
Yeah.
I can
Could never be here.
That was
Okay,
funny.
so growing up, I had my own insecurities, like a lot. I was not confident in myself. I was very shy, very reserved. I was more like an introvert. And I got my first phone. And then the only thing I found myself doing, or the only thing I found interesting, was watching dance videos. So I'll go on YouTube, Instagram, I'll watch dance videos. And then I felt happy, like I felt comfortable. That was my peace. Yes, so I'll just be watching dance videos, and then I had a headphone. So I just connect the headphone, stand in front of the mirror, and dance. It was not like I was dancing here too. I was just doing things like probably what I've seen, and then I just want to express myself. I just be looking at myself in the mirror dancing, and it was fun. So I feel like that's where I discovered that this is something I want to do. And then I discovered the WP Academy on social media. And I liked the whole idea about they trying to bring dancers together, dancers from different parts of the country together to actually start a movement. So I went for their dance classes, 28th of July 2018.
Serious.
It was a workshop, and so it was like 2 classes in one. And then before that, that was when I finished my BC. So I remember Form 3,
So where were you in 2018?
Oh,
Breaking somebody's heart.
Oh no.
Form 3, that's JHS3. I met Dance God Lloyd at Osu. And I was so shy because I told my mommy to go and do the talking for me. And she went and she was like, now what is it? Oh, he's a dancer. And she called him. He was so humble, so calm. He came and then she asked him, like, I said I want to dance, and she has heard that they have a dance academy.
Right.
So he was like giving her all the details. And she was like, oh, the dance class is 30, that was 2018. It's 30 fair class. He was like, nah, sounds so busy, I'm so bit here. And then he started laughing. And then I was feeling sure. I was like, this woman just asking, let's go.
Yeah.
And then she was so like, she was just doing her thing, like, you know how mad is her. And then we left. So he kept on texting me like, when am I coming for the class? But because of Form 3, BC, Saturday classes, those things, I couldn't go for the dance class. So after BC, I did something for her and she asked me, what do I want to return? I said, I want to go for the dance class.
Aww.
And then I went to my sister. I had to pull someone because I'll be shy. And I went with her. She's not even really a dancer, but I put her in that position.
Is she older or younger?
She's younger. I'm the first one, actually.
Okay.
So we went, so big people, huge people, small people, popular people,
Regular people.
nice people. Like, it was just a mix of different people, like people I've not seen before.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was fun. It was like a nice feeling, like seeing so many people who also love dancing. Although I was not dancing perfectly at that time, it was a little bit impressive. Yes, and I enjoyed the class. It was 2 classes. And I remember one thing. Okay, the thing I'll not remember is that there was one particular move I was struggling so much with. And then the whole class was doing the move. Only me, I couldn't do it. I was like, oh. And then they called me aside. And they taught me the dance. And I came back and I came to do it. So yeah, that's one thing I'll not forget. And yeah, so that's how I started. And I registered. I joined the DWP Academy. My first program with the DWP Academy was, I think, Charlotte Festival.
Which year?
2018.
2018, okay.
And then Sky Girls came in.
Hey.
And like, it just started elevating from there. So I felt like, nah, God was just waiting for the right time for me. Yes.
So let's just back up. When was the first time you, quote unquote, performed, like in front, like you danced for people to see? Was it at the day?
No.
WP
I
class
think
or-
my first performance, do I remember? It's either at church or in school, like in JHS.
Yeah.
Oh, this before DWP and everything.
Yeah.
And how did
I
you feel?
can't even remember whether I was before or after, but I don't know the feeling.
So then you think the real like feeling of this is what I'm supposed to do was at the first class, like for DWP?
Not really at the first okay, I loved what I was doing, and prior to that I was recording videos and posting on social media.
Already okay.
Yeah, so it wasn't any nice videos. I'll show you.
Are they still there?
No, it's my archives.
I'll check it today.
It's
Yeah.
my archives. Very
So-
funny.
I have a question then. I've noticed that, I don't know if I'll say it's all dancers, but especially with you, while you're dancing, you are smiling. Like the smile is there. And me, when I'm dancing, bro, my face, like I'm concentrating, I have this face on, but you're able to keep the smile. Are you like purposely trying to smile, or
It just happens.
it just happens, like you're just happy to be dancing?
Okay, so with dance is like an expression of how you feel within. So if I'm doing a particular move and then the move gives me some kind of feeling, some kind of joy, I'll naturally smile. And if the move is like very, you get that face, yeah. So it's just about the feeling, and facial expression is very, very key when it comes to dance.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to like do a dance video and the whole time your face is
Yeah.
no one will actually watch or even comment. You understand?
Fair,
So
fair.
the facial expression is necessary, and I feel like that my smile is one of my superpowers. So
Serious.
Very, very cute smile.
Yeah.
So let's go to the Sky Girls thing. How was it like acting for Sky? Do you know I acted Sky Girls?
Yeah.
Girls in part 2.
Yeah, I feel
Have you watched
has done
it?
everything
yeah, I
before,
have. But
guys.
when I watch a movie, I forget like 3 days later.
So it's not going to cut it. What you're trying to do is not cutting it too. Everybody say shame.
What was he coming to
He was trying to say that like Zoo says that he has done everything before on our podcast. Like even if someone comes and the person is like a surgeon, Zoo say, oh yeah, and I studied surgery. Like he always relates with the outfit.
It's not my fault. I do a lot of things.
Okay.
And when I said I acted a Sky Girl movie, he wanted to be like, hey, but it's actually true. I don't know if you remember I don't even like talking about this, but just because of you, I will. The second one, there was like, was Mariam in school, and then there was some senior that was like on her case. I don't know if you remember. I was a senior that was on her case.
Sure, I remember.
And she wasn't really acting like that's just how she is. Oh. Like it was so natural to her. Because I watched it recently. It's like this girl is not acting. She's just
doing herself.
she's being herself.
Yeah. Anyway, so how was it like acting as well? Like, did you feel was it nerve-wracking?
With Sky?
Yeah.
Okay, so with Sky, that was like my very, very, very first time acting. Like very, very first time. And because of how I grew up, I didn't do a lot of things when I was in school. Apart from like when I was a little child, that one day I'm sure I didn't care. If you call me, I'll go and do it.
Yeah.
But like growing up, like maybe when I started becoming a teenager,
Right.
I was conscious of myself. So I found some things very difficult to open up and do. So I'll never opt to go and act. I'll never opt to go and dance. I'll never opt to go and sing. Like those things were out. So it was just me, my books. That's all I was doing. So acting for Sky Girls was like, I felt like, hey, can I even do this? Because I don't remember myself doing anything acting.
Yeah.
So and then luckily I just had one scene, like one actual talking scene, and then I did that. And then when it came out, everyone was like, oh wow, you really tried those things. And I was like, okay, I just put it on the side. And then I think I did Sky Girls this year, right? Yeah. So
Are you asking her?
And I said, are you asking me? I should have said, are you asking me?
sometimes you do so many things. I don't remember if it's last year or this year.
Because everything is definitely coming at you fast.
Yeah.
Greece.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, even on Stay by Plan and things like that's crazy.
Oh my God. You see what I do? This is what I deal with like every single time. Every month I have to deal with this at least twice.
So fast forward, another gig came to me, another acting gig, and this time I was like the main character, and then the role was
Like what dancing?
like so many things makes me want. At a point in time, I had to be a village girl. At a point in time, I had to be a Tuno girl. At a point in time, I had to be classy. At a point in time, I had to be raped. At a point,
The same character.
Yes.
Then you
What kind of movie is that?
And then it went well, and it's out. It's called Legwork. It's actually a dance movie produced by G Films,
watch it.
and it's on DSTV, Akwaba Magic.
Okay.
Yes. So you can watch it.
Okay.
I think I did a good job.
Yeah, I like that.
Well done. Your story is definitely like inspiring. I know, like even though me and Zoo are always like fooling on the podcast and everything, to just see someone your age like doing all this is very inspiring. Like I want to be like you. I wish if I could dance like you, Charlie.
Hey, the
Like go over you people for a crowd.
Oh my
Everywhere I'll go,
God.
I'm like, okay, Zoo, are you ready to record? Nikita, have you posted? But yeah, for real, like you're doing amazing.
Thank you.
And how's like everybody, like what's the support like from your family and Charlie? Because let's be real, in Ghana at 18, everybody just wants you to be in school.
Yeah.
Just steady, come back with grades, no drama, no extra things. So it's like dancing, does your family see dancing like it's an extra thing you are doing and you have to be careful and you have to be serious? Like what's the support system like?
Okay, so let me start from when I started. When I joined the P Academy and it started progressing, they felt insecure. They felt like probably I'll start dancing and I'll stop schooling, because they had this normal Ghanaian mentality about dancers. Like dancers are street people, dancers are those things. And then I feel like the coaches managed to prove to them that if they've been able to like make dance a a profession or make dance something that can sell for you, then why not? And aside that, I realized that because they felt like I'll stop, like I'll deviate when it comes to my academics or something. Like, okay, then all I have to do is that I'll prove to them that I can actually balance both my academics and then my talent. So
And
luckily,
how's that going?
that was very calm, and
So she went to again. You went from here, Charlie.
Okay.
that was very calm because luckily we had the double track system. So gold track, green track. I'll go to school for like 2 months. I'll come home for like 2 months. I'll go to school for another 2 months. Come home for 2 months. Go to school for 4 months, and then I'm done with an academic year.
Wow.
That was how our schooling system was. So most of the time when I'm in school, it's like strictly books. I don't think about anything else. Like even friendship wasn't even my priority. Like in
Hey,
school, I was very, very serious in school because I knew what I wanted.
Yeah.
So I'll learn hard, pray hard, stay focused, stay disciplined. When I come home, I'll dance and enjoy myself. And one thing that helped me was that I used to create content in advance. So like when I come home, it's like I have so much to do. Aside the content I'm creating for that 2 months, I have to create content for extra 2 months so that when I'm in school, Kwaw to be posting for me. So people always ask, is this girl not in school? Why is she still there? I said, I joined immediately, beat him.
I love it.
So yeah, I think that was what even made me like one step ahead of everyone because I had like
Tunnel vision.
yes, thank you.
Straight.
Kwabos, thank you so much.
Yeah, shout out to
Yeah,
Kwabos.
shout out to Kwabos,
I mean,
yeah.
it's because of Kwabos you're even here. I just rushed to him. I said, please, I beg you, I need Afronita on our podcast, and it's amazing to see her here. So shout out to Kwabos. So the school that you went to,
Because I was about to bring it up.
the school that you went to, you, not us, you went to. So I mean, what I've heard, I don't know.
Oh
I mean, I've
my
not been there
God.
before, but what I've heard is that
Oh my.
girls are like some way.
I think I should ask this question actually.
Okay.
I know somebody else went and she's sitting beside you, so I don't know why she's acting brand new. Brand new.
Oh, I don't look like a girl to you.
You actually do, but why were you
Sorry.
I'm dead, yeah.
Okay,
So
let's be honest.
wait, why are you surprised?
She looks like one, but okay, when she said she didn't like I felt like okay, then maybe.
Cut. Wait, I've told something. I never said that.
Okay, she didn't say she didn't like me. She said she loved all her heart, all her might, and all her strength.
She said outside,
beg
I'm
you.
dead. You're adding it.
I beg you also go for 50 years anniversary, so relax for me.
dead.
I want to sew my green and white. So ask your question, you get a question.
Wow.
Yeah, so often I don't have that much experience, but the few people I know, some of them they ball. And people always say that it's because of the school that they went to.
Yeah.
So far, we haven't met each other and it hasn't been long, but you seem fine. Like if I saw you, I would never guess that you went.
I get that.
Yeah. As for a few there, you can see she the ball. What'd you say?
Nothing.
Ish. You see, that's how they are.
You see this?
Secretive. But yeah, I don't even know what my question is. How people's reactions to you when they find out that so you two you went.
Jumping. The question I wanted to ask is even from within. I want to tackle that one first before they went out. Because the thing about even the fact that she's dancing and doing all those things outside school and she comes back on campus, the kind of feedback that she's going to have, the energy that some people give her there is extremes, very positive and very.
This story is very some way.
So can you just touch on what that was like? Because so honestly, like you can just be doing the bare minimum, and it's like when you come back, it's like as for you,
Yeah.
they're dancing to a zone to me. Is this what the Lord wants for you?
This one it hits home. I love it. So tell us, how is it like for you?
Oh.
Don't talk too much.
I
Just
Don't
small.
say
Let's
names, don't say
small.
names.
Let's
Okay,
talk
so
small.
yeah, I won't say names. Let me just like say from the top to the end so you understand. When I was going to so when the green jackets were going to school, I went. the parents were doing something big. I don't remember, but I went, and then they were dancing. The whole school was fun, and then I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything about the school because, like, it was just go to like that's all my JHS teachers were telling me. So I was like, oh, this school is actually not bad. People were dancing, people were having fun. I was like, yes, I like this house. They were dancing on that thing. I've forgotten everything about the school. Oh,
Like upstairs.
you see, there's some bear.
Yes.
There's some.
Like the landing.
It's called.
I don't know what you call it.
You just go on. Just go
Yes,
on,
some place.
They were dancing.
They were dancing.
I mean, the painted picture was amazing.
Yes, they were dancing and it was fun. So I was like, no, I like these people. So I was standing there and I was watching them. It's like, wow. Then I saw one of my seniors from JHS. And she was like, hey, this girl, she can dance, Papa. We never knew. It was just one day she came to dance in the school and we all knew her. And then she called me and then these people were like, oh, give us a freestyle. And then they were like, oh, we watch your videos on Instagram. What. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I should give her a freestyle and I was like, no, I don't want to give them a freestyle. And then last I did. And everyone was looking for me. I was like, what is happening? People came to call me. Oh, we heard that you were dancing. So please come and dance here too. And God. I was like, oh, I can't. I need to go. Like, I didn't want any trouble with anyone. So I just wanted to leave. And then I left. No, did I dance? Yeah, I danced. And then I left. And I think and everyone's like, we want you in this house. I think it was because of dance champ. Because I didn't know there was something called dance champ. So then I was like, oh, I like because the rooms were purple and green. So go track. We came to school like 2 months later in November 8th. And then November 10th was Raw Fest. It was a program they were doing in the school to raise funds for something, I don't know. And then they were dancing again. I was happy. I said, no, this Sunday I want to dance. So even the first day I came to school, that evening, I was on my bed, like 2 seconds, flashlight, 2 seconds, flashlight.
I
was
like, dance for us small.
They're like, so this is the girl, So as I landed now, because I was like, hot meat.
Yeah, everybody's looking for
hot cake, sorry.
Yeah, hot cake.
Hot cake. And Raw Fest, I went to dance and I didn't know that you don't wear things above your head. And I went to wear some jean shorts. It was like somewhere here
to dance.
Yeah, on the stage.
Were the boys around? Were the boys around?
Yeah.
This story.
And
it's traumatic.
She's going to get into trouble. Like the trouble is serious.
So I went to dance, and then after people were like, "Why are you wearing something above your knee?" How am I speaking like them? Why are you wearing something above your knee? And I was like, oh, why? What is wrong with it? And they were like, no, it's not allowed in this school. I was like, oh, I didn't know. Go and remove it and wear something else. And when I went to wear leggings. Why are you wearing leggings? Go and wear something else. And I went to change and I wore jeans. I was like, yes, this is much better. Then I went downstairs. And then my parents left. This thing was over. My parents left. And that evening I was there. Everyone was talking about me if I pass here. She said, this is the girl. This is the girl. That was all I was saying. This is the girl. And I went to my pantry. It was entertainment. So I went to my pantry. And I was like, I'm going to take snacks. And I went to my chop box. And someone had written a note and put on my box that you are just a fool, Anita. This is part 1 or so part 2. I was like,
you're just a fool.
Yes. I was like, what is this? And I didn't understand. And I was like, okay, let me just let it go. So up to now, I still don't know who wrote that thing. If you are watching me, you can come and text me. I won't bite you. I just want to know who you are.
I don't want to chat.
Wow. So,
yes,
all in all, your experience, would you say good or bad? Are you glad you went there?
Is it trap?
Both.
Good answer.
So someone who doesn't remember, like, things that happened,
it means, you
should know.
It was a hard time.
A domestic
I had like a bad time with dance.
There.
Yes. So one visiting, it was just 4 months in the school, and then I did a video in my Afronita, and then I posted it on social media.
I saw that video,
and it went viral.
Yeah.
It went viral, and I was in class one time. We're 3. I was in class one time, and then one of the assistant headmistresses came. She was like, you, come. And then when she was angry, I greeted her. She didn't mind me. I said, oh, why, what's this woman doing? And then she went to the other girl's class. She went to call her. She was angry.
Stress.
Then she took us to the assistant headmaster's office. And she was like, we should write our full names down. They went to print results. And then she came out. She took us to assistant headmistress domestic. And then we were talking about, yes, so you've disgraced the school. You've tarnished the image of the school.
So
you were dancing and then you lifted your skirts. And in the school, I was like, I was confused because I didn't know like where I was at fault. So I was like, and me too, if you shout at me, I'll feel basa. So this one was shouting. I was like, oh, and I started crying. She was like, stop that crocodile tears.
Stop that crocodile tears.
Oh.
So can I go home? I'm getting like trauma.
It's like, you know who she's talking about.
No, maybe she doesn't know.
I didn't meet her, but then it's everybody.
So
And
all
like
bad
everybody's
vibes.
the same.
that Saturday, they took us to the chapel. They prayed for us, and
I'm tired of this. Okay, I just want to go home, please.
they prayed for us,
No way.
and then they punished us for a week. It was like internal suspension, kind of. So the first punishment, you see, down the drive, the two gutters, there were 3, and it was green. They said we should make it clean. So just one day.
Oh no.
It was like 4 p.m. to 6. 4 to 6, we were supposed to clean.
After rest hour.
Yes, we were supposed to clean the gutters. And then the second day, they made us clear dam sites. And then the third day, we scrubbed in front of the headmistress's house, the gutters and then the slabs. And then the fourth day was in front of the sick bay. And then the gutters and all the slabs and all of those things. And then she was like, oh, she likes the way we are working and we are doing the work very well, so it's fine. Like, we should end there. I was like, madam, thank you so much.
So you did go for entertainment?
I felt, at that point, the things that were running in my mind, I don't think I should say them here. I felt terrible. I was like, why would something I love doing so much bring me this much pain? Like, I just felt awful. And I decided that, no, I'm not going to. I even planned on, like, I was just going to quit dance. That was like, my last.
Hey, me, I didn't go to that school, so I can say it. What
Oh
kind of
my
school
God.
is that?
That was like my last stop. And then, so I at that point, I used to speak to a lot of people because it was Samui. It was really Samui. And it was like, that's when I realized I had people who didn't like me, and I had like a lot of fake people around me. Because people were actually happy. Like, people used to be, yes, they've punished her, yes, those things. I'm like, me too, I'm some innocent. I don't,
you don't do anything to nobody.
Yes.
So why?
I was like, what's wrong with all these people?
Skimping.
Yeah,
And I
haters.
I was like, so I didn't dance in the school from that time.
Till you left.
So the last time I danced in the school was when we were leaving, the day before we left. And then, so like, the children, the Form 1s and then the Form 2s knew me and they liked me. So it was awards night. And then the best dancer, they gave it to me. So when I went to the stage, the headmistress, all the people, they were sitting down there. When I went, they were screaming, like, you could feel the scream in the ground. That was how bad it was. And I was like, nah, let me just dance. So when I took the award, and I just danced, and I was looking at their face, I looked at them eye to eye. I made sure that I was looking in their eyes. And then they were like, oh, okay.
This is it.
So after all that happened, like, this is actually her impact.
Yeah.
So after I finished, then like, everyone was trying to like act nice, everyone was trying to act cool. I was like, you guys
So they are
don't
fake.
know.
Hey, Zoo, we don't like that too. We don't want any trouble here.
Oh no, I'm saying it. You are not. You guys are
But
fine.
I feel like everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
So I learned my lesson. I knew my limits. I knew the place I was in.
Zoo doesn't understand. But I understand what you're
Because I really feel like you did nothing wrong.
No, she didn't do anything wrong, but
But
she's
it's
saying
the
that
place
she
I'm in,
understood
like-
about how to like compartmentalize her life.
Oh right. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
I feel you.
And yeah, thank you to all those who put me in my place.
Oh,
And you did your job. Well done.
Me, I'm just really not on board.
Yeah, like they did their job. So
This.
like well done. And
Charlie.
it was cool. At the end, I even became close to a few of them, so it helped.
Did you have any role in school? Any prefect? Nothing.
Yeah, they said they don't give prefectship positions to popular people. That's what they told me.
That's a lie.
That's what they told me.
That's a lie.
They said, no, we don't give
I'm
prefectship
dead.
positions to popular people.
That's a lie.
If you're popular outside of school, you cannot be a
It's
prefect.
okay. You went to school 14 years ago. Like,
No, but no.
Just like-
They just, he's lying. Wait, is it 14 years?
so yeah,
No,
it's
but
a long time ago.
I
yeah.
just feel like it's one of those things where they like to shift the goalposts when they want it to fit whatever they are trying to do.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's a conversation for another
Yeah, I
day.
can see
But
it's on your heart.
I'm happy that like she went to the school that she went to, and like she came out and she didn't, like, her passion didn't die. So like it was meant to be. You were meant to be a dancer.
Actually, it wasn't that bad. I feel like with the learning aspects, it was on
Top
point.
tier.
Yeah.
Top tier.
Because I enjoyed the Christianity and the learning aspect of that school.
Yeah, that one.
But it's the other stuff.
It's just the entertainment that was.
somewhere. Yeah. I understand. I'm glad you didn't tell us like those people.
Which people?
Not mine too. He's not
Those
serious.
other.
So how has it been like hitting the stage with? I mean, you got this question, Asha. I also saw that you went to Dubai, and I was just like, hey, man, can we be telling me the truth? Like, hey, with your pink hair and the hat inside. I was like, hey, this girl is living life. So what has that been like hitting the
Okay,
stage
so
in Dubai?
with Asha, honest truth, because of how I grew up, or because of my introversial life, I didn't know. Yeah, I'm young. I didn't really know. I knew Asha, but I didn't know his worth. Like,
You know that he was that
yes,
guy.
he didn't used to
yeah.
hit me.
And it's
Yes.
fine.
Yeah.
I just knew like he was one of those top people.
Yeah,
Like
OGs.
he has some song that I used to listen to when I started dancing. Yes, that's how I knew him. So when he came to our studio, everyone was happy. I was like, what is wrong with these people? What is wrong with everyone? I mean, I was like so calm about it. And then when we like as things progress, everyone was like, hey, we're going to perform with Asha, we're going to perform Asha. If you tell someone you're going to perform Asha, it's like, wow, like those things.
Crazy, yeah.
And I'm like, okay. So, sure. So that day, I just like the fact that they were very professional. They were very, like, rehearsing with them was nice. Performing with them was nice. It felt great. Like, we knew that it was a big stage. It was a big opportunity. It just felt nice. Like, it felt like we're doing one of those things we've always dreamt to do.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
those, yeah. And, yeah, when the performance ended and Ghana started making noise about it, that's when I knew that I had performed with someone.
Yeah.
That is big.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever rehearse on the stage itself, or you rehearsed?
Yeah, we did.
You
We rehearsed on the
as well?
stage. Yes, like once.
Serious.
Yes.
Wow.
It was fun. I
then-
enjoyed it. I
So-
want to do it again.
Yeah, so I was going to ask, like, comparing that experience with Asha to artists we have in Ghana.
Hey, so you like causing trouble?
I mean, I just want to see something. I'm
Or
measuring.
dance
Obviously.
with a Ghanaian, like for a Ghanaian musician.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a
so
lot.
how I thought they didn't use you guys also dance with
Jackie.
yeah. So we are not using Jackie, just in general.
Yes, in
Ghanaian
general.
artists.
In general. There's a difference for sure. Because Ghanaian artists performing in Ghana is not anything big. Like it
Yeah,
doesn't
true.
really hit like that.
Yeah.
Comparing a Ghanaian artist going to perform in a country outside Ghana, like they are expecting that person, like someone like Sharif, Black Sharif.
Yeah.
If he's going outside, there's so much
Expectation.
like people are really wanting to see him.
No,
So
but
already they see him as a big performance.
So what I'm really asking is that experience, the rehearsing, because you were saying that was a nice, even just the rehearsal and stuff was a nice experience. Comparing that, you guys got to rehearse on the stage and things. Comparing that whole
Okay.
building up process to your other experience with Ghanaian artists.
We still do the same thing with the Ghanaian artists. Like if I'm going to perform with someone, or if the academy is performing with someone, we rehearse on the person's song, and then like maybe the person will come to the studio, rehearse with the person, and then if there's time or if it's possible, we do stage rehearsals.
Okay.
But the feeling, like there's a difference in the feeling.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. I'm glad. I saw you also. You guys were dancing with Sina recently for
The new song
Waiting. Yeah. So how does that work? Is that you guys come up with the routine, and then she comes and you're like, okay, let's do this, or you just like on the spot and you're going, you just add this, you add this.
With the challenges, is different. Like every challenge has a different way of like putting it together. So probably an artist can come to me to create a challenge for the person, and then when I create a challenge, I'll teach the academy members, I'll teach the artists, and then we do it. Or the artist can come to the academy to create a challenge, then we do it together, like collectively. Or the artist can even send you someone else's challenge to hop on. Or like it's just different. And sometimes so the artist wants to be there with you to create the challenge. So those things. Like with Sina's own, I created it with her. So it's
Hey,
you know, Sina can dance, right? So
yeah, I could tell.
very good dancer,
Almost as good as me. Yeah.
please.
So I was even gonna ask. So like we just say Sina can dance. There are artists who cannot dance. So is it like you are doing the routine and you said, "Nah, actually, this guy, let's remove this part."
We improvise. So if maybe I'm performing with Sina, let's use Sina as an example. I'm performing with Sina and then I'm doing a technical move. At that point, she'll be singing. And then at a point where like we put like a very simple move, a very soft move, she can sing and still do that move. She just joins at that part.
Okay.
That's how it works.
Oh, I love it. So I'll be joining DWP soon.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah. Oh no, but for real though, like but I actually want to just because the classes look really fun.
Yeah. You can come for dance classes. Let me advertise.
Yes.
So we have dance classes on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Wednesdays 6:30 to 8:30. Saturdays 12:30 to 3:30. At Lizzie Sports Complex, East Legon. It's 50 CDs per class. It's a walk-in session, so every class is 50 CDs.
Okay, we'll be there.
We'll be there.
But for free promo, we'll come there and then we're not paying. The first class is pro bono free. Then after that, we'll start paying.
So Wednesday is more of beginner, like extremely beginner.
Then Zoo will be there.
Hey, that's a move. But actually, that's the one I need to go for.
For starters,
Yeah.
And what was popping in Dubai?
Dubai was nice. Dubai was very fun. I mean, it was our first, like most of us, it was our first time traveling outside Ghana. So the experience was fun right from the preparation to the arrival to coming back. It was just amazing. Like knowing that you're traveling, the packing, the buying, all those things, and then arriving at the airport, everyone is doing snaps, creating TikToks, those things. It was nice. When we got there, although DOP, we never rest. We went there to like have a good time.
Dancing back to back.
It's part of your life.
And it got to a time where everyone was tired.
Yeah.
Like we can decide to sleep like maybe 4 a.m. Then the whole house will wake up like 3 p.m. We were just tired.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was nice.
How many dancers are in DWP right now? It's a lot, right? Yeah. Because I'm always seeing like a lot of difference.
And then they are the floating members and everything.
Oh,
So
nice.
right now, what are you, just to draw us back again for your fans, like what are you doing in school now?
Where are you in school, first of all? What school?
I'm in University of Ghana, Legon, and I'm studying Bachelor of Science in Administration.
Serious.
I'm going to level 200 in January. But I heard our lecturers on strike, so I'm hoping we'll go in like March.
I thought you were going to say.
I'm hoping you'll come back soon so we can learn. Like I wants to dance, Charlie.
No, at least like to prepare my mind.
Yeah, I get
Because
it.
December, the heat in December and January
It's too close.
is too close.
Makes sense.
So they should relax. It's okay. They should get their money and relax. Come back on time.
Yeah. And balancing uni and dancing, has it been easy so far?
Okay, it's not so difficult. It's like you just need to set your priorities right.
Yeah.
Because probably sometimes you can have a class and then you can have a program like at the same time, but you can. I obviously not miss the program, but I know how to catch up on that class. Yes.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. I like that.
We used to skip class when we were in school. So never used to go to class.
Please.
So were you going to class?
Right now, my mother has been.
Listening to your podcast.
Yeah, so
Like, that's what
let's
in the
take it
past.
easy.
It's in the past.
But yeah, media. I was not a fan of class, Charlie, because you know how they gone to is like. I also went to the Charlie, you are just inside. Then the fan is moving like this. Like, so your mind is never really on what's going on. I'm just like, bro, if I was doing something else and like it's hot,
Yes.
getting to the classes, I don't even want to start talking. Let's not do this. So yeah, I did used to skip sometimes, not too much.
All the time. All the time.
So yeah, videos, like your videos. Like, so one thing I've noticed is that most of you guys, like before you actually started dancing, before the beats drops and things, you guys would do some quick skits or like
Or they'll be doing
you'll
this
be doing
to
some,
the camera.
and then the camera will shake. Hey,
So it's not easy.
Charlie, they are not playing. So explain it. First of all, how do you shoot and how do you edit?
You do it yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, so with the shooting, there's been like some evolution. Because when I joined the WP Academy, the only person that used to shoot was Kwaw. He used to like record most of the videos, like almost every video he's the one recording. And growing up, almost everyone has an iPhone now. Okay, everyone has an iPhone. Like just 2 people in the academy, no, 3. 3 people are using iPhones that don't have 3 cameras. Yes.
We are sorry.
So it's like now anyone at all can record
A good quality.
Yeah. And you just need to give your phone to someone like Kesh. No one trusts me with their phone, but I know that one day I'll prove them wrong.
That's like me.
Yes.
I'm dead.
I'll be like, oh, let me record it. No, don't type it. So we just, like the shooting period, just connect to a speaker, look for a nice location, stand there. If you have any concept in mind, you execute it, the music starts, you start dancing, someone records you, either in cinematic 4K 24, 4K 60, or or any normal, those things. And then when you're done and you want to edit up your video or it's your phone, you go and edit it. We use InShot. Most of us use InShot, but the pro, someone like Kesh, uses other things. So yes, that's basically the shooting process. It's just, and then it's you just need to find a place no one will come and suck you.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes when I watch the video, you see
like,
people in the back.
Yeah.
They're
No one
watching.
can even come and comment, why is my face in your video?
Hey.
Take your video down.
Yeah, that's my house gate.
Wow. Have you seen
Oh.
have you seen them recording any videos before?
Yes,
like
no. Like in real time.
yeah.
No.
Hey. One time I went to Palace and I don't know if it was DWP people, but some dancers, they had a tripod. There was three guys.
Tripod.
They will come down the escalator, they do jump with the beats. and like when you guys are dancing, like you are stomping
Yes.
like boom, boom.
Was
Hey,
it you? I think I saw
you
it.
with me? Yeah.
But I didn't see early. You were turning and you're like, hey, they are really dancing.
They're really, really, bro. And then I'm just like, hey, and people are just waiting for them to finish so they can come and pass by.
Anytime now.
Hey. So it's like they have to do multiple takes. You guys have to do multiple takes.
Sometimes you make a mistake or something will happen and then you have to like restart, or maybe the music will go off, or maybe you forget the move or something.
Has there ever been a time that you were not in the mood to dance? Like you were not in the right frame and now you had to now do it because it's like work sort of.
Oh yeah, several times.
But yeah, are you able to like bring?
Oh yeah, once you just start dancing, you become fine.
That was us today. Before we started, it was just a slow day. Like I don't know if you noticed when you came in, like we're just there, we're eating chips. We're just there. But like it's like once you start and you get into it, it's like, you just go with it. So relatable.
Yeah.
Nikita had a question.
Mm-hmm.
What was that again?
Yeah, it does.
So when people comment that you should take down their videos, do you actually take it down?
No.
So Nikita was
I don't think
asking.
I've
Sorry, I
ever-
don't know if the
Yeah,
mic
just in
cut it.
case, yeah.
So just in case, she was asking like if people ask Afronita to take down a video on Instagram, does she do that or not?
No.
Not really. I've not done it before, so
Don't do it. Don't do it.
because I don't understand why I'm doing something, and then maybe you have come to pass in my video, and because of you, I have to take my whole content down. Maybe the content is even blowing. I won't mind you. I won't mind you.
I love that. Because, yeah, they literally just passed. They'll be inside for like 1 second, right? Yeah,
that's true.
Don't even watch that. Okay. So, yeah, we have to start
Wrapping
wrapping
up.
up. We asked people online if they had any questions for you.
check.
All right.
So, we'll check that. But before we do that, let's do rapid fire before we get into those questions. So, rapid fire is the thing that we do with all our guests. So, we'll ask you, we'll say a word or a phrase or something, and then you say the first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay.
Do you understand? So, if, for example, if I say podcast, what would you say?
You guys.
Oh, I like
Aw,
it. I like it. Perfect answer. I'm so proud. So, yeah, I've said it like I have questions in my mind, but I don't really have any. So, I'll just drop. Okay, I'll just say an artist. Stoneboy.
Gidiba.
Okay, yeah, fair. You guys use a lot of Stoneboy's music to dance.
Yeah, sometimes.
What would you say is like which artist would you say has the best music to dance to or the easiest music to dance to?
No art. Like, there's not like a particular artist. You just need to find a song that
Makes
like
sense.
you catch a vibe with.
Yeah. So there's no artist that you're like, oh, this guy every time he drops, I'm feeling it.
Because sometimes you can have a favorite artist and then the person's style of music you were feeling is not what the person is producing.
Yeah.
now.
Okay, I get it. Okay, Rafi, do you have a rapid fire word for?
Oh no, I'm just looking at the questions here. Just, I want us to even go into because of time.
Okay, yeah, then.
So then this
we'll
one is
shelve it.
actually rapid fire. Who is
Yeah.
your favorite? Afiozu.
Afizu.
I love it.
She mentioned my name first.
Congrats. I'll give you the first name trophy.
And then someone else is asking, what's the worst part of your industry in Ghana? So also rapid fire, just keep it short.
Worst part of the industry.
It's the artist, I know.
So stop it.
I don't really know, but probably like so many people wanting you to do things for them for free.
Eesh, you've said something deep.
Yeah. It's something that we all relate. We can relate.
Relatable. It's like, I know that you're
We
my
know.
family member, but I
Yeah.
have to eat.
Things.
Yeah.
Like people don't want to understand that it's a
It's
career.
a job, yeah.
Yeah. Because
Facts.
it now goes into editing, shooting. You use transport to go and shoot somewhere.
Yeah.
You use battery
Right.
bundle to edit, but they don't see it like that. And someone asked something that I even wanted to ask with respect to perceptions. So what the person is saying is, why do female dancers in DWP dress like guys?
Okay, we get this question a
Yeah,
lot.
all the time.
So with the dressing is just how you feel comfortable in. You can't really like some things feel like you are restricting yourself. If I go and wear a dress and I'm trying to dance, I can dance, but I don't feel like I'm going all out. I feel like
Yeah.
I need to be careful that my dress doesn't go to those things. So
Yeah.
wearing sweatpants or wearing shorts and wearing sneakers and any kind of free loose, it just makes you feel comfortable to just go all out.
Yeah.
It's not like we are dressing like guys. Okay, we have no, not really.
There are no rules. Wear what you
Yeah.
want to wear, Charlie.
And it's funny for me. I wanted to wear cover and slit and come and
Can you
dance,
imagine?
like-
That's like the most suitable outfit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. What I'm saying, like, or maybe for them, they feel like, okay, when you're dancing, dress like a guy, hey, or whatever in their opinion, dress like a guy. But when you're on the street or you're coming for a meet and greet, it's like, why can't you look all like glitz and
Let
glam?
the person feel comfortable.
Charlie,
Yeah. Some people prefer to dress
Yeah.
like guy.
We
We can all wear heels and dresses, so it's just
It's a long thing.
about the
It's long,
comfort.
it's
Yeah.
long.
Yeah.
It's long.
If you do have any more,
I want to just ask one more, and the rest she would answer, and then they check it out on our Instagram after the episode comes out.
okay.
So someone said, "Are you dating champion?"
I get this question a lot. No, he's my PP. If you don't know what PP means,
My
PP means
personal
personal.
person.
Hey, you know.
Oh yeah, me I did inside. Gen Z, give me the. Oh.
Gen Zs don't do that, so she's confused.
Oh,
Gen Z. I mean we do that, Gen Z.
They don't do that, Zoo. They do
That's
this.
what we do. Oh no, that one is that's a little
Like you
too
can't do
much.
it. Okay, Charlie. So what
Alright.
song have you been feeling? What song are you going to be dancing to next on your Instagram? What song should we listen to?
Balance It by DJ.
Which leads me to another question. A lot of dancers have started getting into music, started making songs. Do you think?
So
Do
what's
you
the
think you
future
do
looking
that?
like for you?
Do you think you make a song?
I have tried.
Hey.
I actually have like an uncompleted song.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why didn't you finish it?
I don't even know. And just never went back to the studio.
Instead, we just finished this. Yeah, we're wrapping up. So. Yeah, so you just never finished it.
Will you finish
I
it?
never, yeah, probably.
Yeah, we are waiting. I'll play it. Yeah, and then who would you like to hear on Stay by Plan?
Who would I like to hear on Stay by Plan?
Yeah.
Who should we bring to the studio?
Quabbles.
Quabbles.
Okay. I was for sure. We'll have that conversation.
I feel like Quabbles has a lot to say.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that way too.
She's even led me to the outro. Surprise, surprise, surprise.
Dun, 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 dun.
So Stay by Plan is
Come
doing
on.
a live show
Wow.
with Bloomba on the 9th of January 2023.
Oh my goodness.
And one of our guests will be
Dun, 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 drum roll.
Quabbles. So make sure you are
Actually
there.
doing like a live.
Yeah, like a live show. So you need to
That's
come.
nice.
Yeah, come in.
19
Yes.
Yeah, come and
So
sit
that's
in the audience.
Blacko's birthday.
So
Hey.
he needs to come. Tell him
And he too should come.
have his number.
Yeah, tell him that you should come. You tell
Yes.
him.
So it's one link up. We'll be
Alright.
rolling out the
He's
details
Blacko.
soon.
He's even our age mate. It's true. So,
So, like, let it rest. Let it rest. There's some place called Gen Z office.
yeah, my office here.
Near my office. I'm just like, what's going on
Z
here?
office.
Like, it's called the Gen Z office.
Yeah.
I'll take a picture. I don't know what it's for.
That's where we hang out, actually.
I'm sure this will be for people to go and make TikToks and things.
Yeah, that's what we do.
So, let it rest.
Anyway, yeah, so thank you guys for listening once again.
Afronita, do you have anything to say? What's the future like? Is there anything you want to say to your fans, your followers? Look in there, tell them something.
Okay.
Before we wrap up.
Thank you guys for your support. Thank you for pushing Afronita. Just find your purpose, guys, and live it. Like, just find your purpose and live it. Thank
Yes.
you. Love you. Bye.
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 Great stuff, guys.
Thank you guys so much for listening to this episode of Stay by Plan.
This episode was recorded, produced, and edited by There Is No Studio.
Yes, that's the name. There's no studio. And thank you to the team, Nikita, Nams Photography, and Elizato.
Elizato. And the opening song was produced by Lil Kwaw.